What is going on, you guys? I hope you all are having a great day. Thank you for clicking on the video. So my birthday was on July 29th. You've already saw the title. My grandpa got me the motorcycle lift from Harbor Freight. I didn't really ask for it. I kind of just like mentioned that it would be nice, and grandpa hooked it up. Love you, thank you. And it's definitely gonna go to good use here on the channel. So this thing is an absolute beast. I mean, it weighs like 350 pounds. It took like all we had to get it moved in here. So I hope we can get it all put together, but as you guys know, we get stuff done here, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting. I'm excited. This has been sitting in here for a couple of weeks, so let's go ahead and get it opened up. They definitely make this thing hard to get into. Are you guys ready to see what's underneath? Yeah, baby! Oh, I'm pumped. Oh. Get open! Woo!
You happy?
You see this? I'm sweating, man. So from here, I have no idea what's going on. I guess we'll get in here to the paperwork. Blah, 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 safety, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, they only offer this thing in red. I was hoping they had a black, but I guess that's something we can always paint in the future. It really wouldn't be that hard to paint. Man, this thing's a beast.
Ooh.
Alright guys, let's see what's in this box. Two big cast wheels. Alright guys, so the first step is to put these front wheels on. They're just held on with a washer and a cotter pin. You have to lift this end up, put it on blocks so you can get these wheels to slide on. Washer. Wrap that around like so. Boom. Be rolling. Same thing for the other side. Good to go.
Got wheels, baby.
So the next step is to get the back wheels on, and these are actually caster wheels. This is what you'll be able to move it around the shop with. And the way to do that is to have these little cranks here. So you're gonna wanna lift them off the ground so this is up high enough to put the wheel on. And that way, once you get it where you want it, you're gonna wanna have this down in order to keep it from rolling. Repeat the process on the other side. We'll move on to the next thing. So we got all the wheels on. Next step is to go ahead and screw this back up. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this thing on the ground for its first time. All right guys, so we got the lift on the ground. The next step is to put the access panel on. It goes right here. I believe you don't have to actually fold anything down. It just kind of sits in there. Now it's time to put the ramp on itself. We'll go ahead and slide these pins into the holes on the lift.
Booyah.
Put that washer on there. Get that cotter pin on. Same for the other side. And we're almost done. Well, we're about to lose our filmer, so it'll be me controlling the rest of the video. Say goodbye to Lex. There's me and the D's.
2 hours later.
So we had a little bit of an incident here. It just started downpouring and started to flood inside of the shop, so I cleaned up what I could. Back to the lift. All that's left is for me to install this stop plate. This just sits in the front here. You can loosen the bolts and adjust it forward or back depending on which motorcycle you're putting on at the time. Now you have 3 different mounting options for this front wheel clamp. So that's pretty much all there is to it. This just screws in like such and pinches the tire. Most of the time I'm going to be using this lift for my Grom, so the wheels are very small on that, so I'm going to go ahead and use the most forward position for this clamp. I was actually short a couple washers according to the manual, but I think we'll be okay. And it looks like I'm gonna wanna have this thing all the way to the left there so the tire's aligned with the stop plate here. Like I said, this is gonna depend on what motorcycle you're gonna be using with this, so just do it to suit your needs. Up next, I'm gonna go ahead and put this stopping plate on. I really do wish this lift was this whole color, but hey, we can always paint it in the future. As far as the positioning of this, I pushed it all the way to the back just because the Grom wheels are so small. I don't even know if it's gonna hit this when it's in the clamp, but we'll see. Now the last thing, this lift comes with these D-rings that you can mount there, or there to strap down your bike. I'm not gonna worry about it because the Grom is so lightweight, but if you're doing this with bigger motorcycles, definitely strap it down. But I think I should be able to get away with just using this clamp with these tiny bikes. And last but not least, these levers just slide on here at the end. And after you have it all jacked up, here's the locking pin. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide these on here. And now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. I did not think it would lift this bike up that high. Look at big old Diesel compared to the lift. Shoot, look at me. Just for a height reference, I'm 6'4" and the handlebars are almost taller than me. This is crazy. Now you definitely want to strap your bike down. It's a little bit sketchy without it because I don't want to tighten that too much to mess up the rim. Like I said, this Grom is so lightweight that it's not a big deal. I mean, this thing is sturdy. It's definitely not going anywhere. And guys, this is just going to allow me to work on everything at eye level, just being able to sit down on my chair and service everything without breaking my back, rolling around on the ground, worrying about the bike falling over. It's just a really nice thing to have, and honestly, it's really not that expensive. If you service your own bikes, have a bunch of different bikes like me, this thing is a must, really, guys, if you have the space for it. And I've even seen people use this for commercial applications, like in motorcycle shops and whatnot, so I think it'll do just fine for me here at home. This thing is rated for 1,000 pounds, and I don't know many motorcycles over 1,000 pounds, but I bet you this will lift more. I even think I'm gonna be able to rig something up to put my snowmobile on there in the winter, so I'm pumped about that. What do you think, bud? You digging it? He's like, heck yeah. Just look at him looking at that thing. Looks like a beast. I'm gonna go ahead and get some glamour shots of this thing, so I'll go ahead and roll those clips right now. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's the motorcycle lift from Harbor Freight. I just felt the need to do a full video on this because it's an awesome product. It's affordable for what it is, and it's definitely an awesome addition to any garage. This is just the first of many plans I have for this place. We're currently working on the barn, so this has become just kind of an overflow, and I definitely need to get things cleaned up. Gonna go ahead and fix some of these walls, paint everything a nice color. Go ahead and guess what color it'll be, or what you'd like to see. Get a proper workstation set up, get some nice shelves. And also, I never showed you guys this, but I actually picked up a toolbox. Now this is from Harbor Freight as well. I found a guy that was selling it on Facebook and I had to have it. Definitely couldn't beat it for the price. Everything was in great condition. Rocking some stickers already. I have a bunch of stickers that I need to get up here. This is a really nice toolbox. It's the perfect size for what I need. I can always get something else later on down the road. But I'm hoping to put a garage door here in the future. I know you guys probably laugh when you see me pulling my bike out of these doors all the time and around the gate. Definitely need to get some more lighting in here. That is a must. There's also a loft up here that I want to turn into a little workstation. Actually, I'll just go show you guys. So this actually used to be my grandfather's train room. He had a whole setup of model trains, but he's getting up there in years and slowing down quite a bit, so unfortunately he had to stop doing this. He's definitely got a lot of cool pieces. but I definitely want to keep all this stuff for the future. I don't have time right now to be messing with this, but I would love to in the future. But I thought we might be able to turn this space into the attention deficit headquarters, kind of be like my office slash hangout spot. Have a nice big old flat screen down there, couch of course, computer set up somewhere, a couple window ACs for the summer. Now, this barn actually dates back to the 1800s, so it's seen a lot. It definitely needs work. As you guys can see, the critters have found ways to get in, so we need to seal everything up, especially if I'm going to be bringing electronics in here. But hopefully we'll have time in the winter to get everything set up, because I think it would be really awesome. So my final thoughts on the lift, I think it's awesome. I can't wait to use this thing. I'll of course put a link down in the description if you want to pick one of these things up. I definitely recommend it if you service your own bikes. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can let me know by dropping a like down below. Like I said, this is the first of many shop upgrades to come, so if you're not already, make sure you subscribe down below. As always, feel free to leave a comment down below. I respond to everybody. I love you guys. Let me know what you want to see next, but until then, I'm out.